With the freshman class growing every year, the university is considering breaking ground on an exciting new project. We'll have more on that later.
Welcome back, students, to your first Tiger Paws of the semester. I'm Brianna Johnson.
And I'm Kiera Allen. This past Wednesday, the UWA Career Center held their annual Career Expo at Bell Conference Center, with numerous opportunities for current students and alumni to find a job or a new career. For more information about the career fair, please contact Tammy White or Allie Mills in the Career Service Office at Faust Hall.
Also this past Wednesday, the College of Liberal Arts hosted an event at Brockwell Hall for students to learn more about networking with professionals. Career Services Director Tammy White advised students to come prepared to learn and connect with others to develop your career plans.
Campus Activity Board presented a game show at Lyon Hall Auditorium Wednesday night, and reporter Katie Hedrick was there. Katie?
Wednesday, September 13th, UWA CAB hosted the In It to Win It game show where students participated in various games to win money.
UWA, you guys ready to win some money?
The crowd favorite game was low-hanging fruit, where contestants tied a string with a banana on the end and tried to hit an orange with the banana into a hula hoop. The blue team took this victory. The blue team also took home the overall victory by winning the final game called Disco Fever. Host Gus Davis rewarded the blue team with cash. We also interviewed CAB President Tony Wood about upcoming CAB events for the semester.
So for CAB, for the rest of the semester, we'll have a ghost tour on October 9th done by Dr. Brown. Will be on campus starting around 8 o'clock. After that is homecoming week. Monday night will be casino night. Or Tuesday during the day is Dear World. Wednesday's Serendipity Talent Show. And Thursday is the bonfire and fireworks followed by the band party.
For more information about any CAB events or to get involved in CAB, contact Tony Wood or follow the UWA CAB's page on Instagram at UWA CAB. Katie Hedrick, Studio 96.
Thanks, Katie. As the university continues to grow, so will the campus. Be on the lookout for a new expansion around UWA. We'll go to Sarah for this story. Sarah?
Yes, Brianna. On Monday, September 18th, the General Board of Trustees is having a meeting. They are discussing whether or not we should move forward with an on-campus residence hall for upperclassmen.
Jeremy Sheffield, Assistant Housing Director, tells me they start off putting 3 or 4 residents to a room, and students feel this is unfair.
So I can tell you the university's goal is to open a new building by fall 2019. The board is going to vote on those locations, whether or not we could do something there or couldn't do something there. And then once they say yes, we're going to move forward with an architect. So what we'll do is we'll create a committee. It'll include people on housing, people in IT, people from the business office. It'll probably be 5 to 7 people.
The university is proposing a 250-bed facility. But where can they build it?
So possibly the north end of campus would be our best bet, because we'd be able to, add plenty of parking, add enough space. Now, granted, that does add a little bit more walking for students, but walking, riding a bike, riding a skateboard, we promote that, so we want to be a walking-friendly campus. Well, if we do build a new facility, we'll add parking. We're not just going to build a building and add 0 parking spaces.
The UWA administration is looking for something students can afford.
So I think if we were to offer more affordable on-campus housing that students actually enjoyed living in, we would experience a higher retention rate and more people would stay and ultimately graduate from UWA.
Like I said, the meeting is on Monday, September 18th. Studio 96 will continue with updates. Reporting in Livingston, Sarah Neal with Studio 96.
Thanks, Sarah. September is also Alopecia Awareness Month, and the ladies of Alpha Sigma Alpha were out to spread the word. Lauren was there. Lauren?
September isn't just for football, it is also Alopecia Awareness Month, and the Sisters of Alpha Sigma Alpha held an alopecia awareness event Thursday, September 14th in front of Young Hall Cafeteria. I spoke with Service and Giving Chairman Melanie Campbell to find out why they held this event.
I came up with the idea of this event because we recently got a sister that had alopecia. She came to me and told me that she wanted to raise awareness for it because most people didn't know what alopecia was.
Students were also able to sign an encouragement banner and make donations to the Alopecia Foundation. I spoke with Sister Lauren Murphy to find out her expectations from this event.
From this event, I hope to raise awareness for what I and 6.8 million people in the U.S. not go through on a daily basis, and just to let people know that we're not sick and we're okay. We can do everything that everybody else does just as well.
Take time to educate yourself on alopecia through the month of September. And remember, bald is beautiful. This is Lauren Duncan, Studio 96.
Thank you, Lauren. Jessica spoke with Dr. Tina Jones, Director of Economic Development at UWA, about a new grant program on campus. Jessica?
The Executive Director for the Division of Economic Development and Outreach, Dr. Tina Jones, hosted a grant training workshop this past Tuesday. This particular grant program is to aid in the reconstruction of the city's roads and buildings, which in turn benefits the entire community.
Program for the Infra and Tiger grants. The workshop that was held on Tuesday, September 12th, was specifically for the new Rebuilding America program that has been introduced with this administration, and it is about rebuilding America's infrastructure and working with municipalities and industries throughout the country to do this.
The workshop benefited those leaders who are in charge of preparing grants and making sure that it stands out compared to others asking for the grant as well. Dr. Jones states that these grants are highly competitive, making this particular workshop very beneficial because of the personal relationships built.
We were able to bring somebody from Washington, D.C. down to the Black Belt from the U.S. Department of Transportation, and they could actually meet these individuals themselves. There's a lot of difference between training from a webinar and actually knowing and talking to an individual and talking about their program.
Dr. Jones says she plans to have more workshops like this in the future in order to continue helping the leaders who write grants, which in turn helps our community. Reporting for Studio 96, I'm Jessica Lee.
Thanks, Jessica. UWA women's soccer is starting off their season. Selena was at the last home game to catch up with the Tigers. Selena?
UWA's women's soccer faced Valdosta State University here at Tiger Stadium. Your UWA's women's soccer team did indeed put up a hard fight. Ellie McKenzie and Marie Driesen leading off the game with 2 goals, putting the Tigers at a 2-0 lead.
I think the team could have managed the game better, and we should have taken our chances when we had them.
Eventually, the Tigers pushed the game into overtime with a tied score of 3-3, where they fell short of just 1 goal against Valdosta State University, ending with a final score of 4-3.
As a team, we did very well. We possessed the ball, and we took advantage of the game. We just didn't follow through with it.
Join us here next time at UWA's Tiger Stadium to cheer on your women's soccer team. This has been Selena Legiri with Studio 96.
Thanks, Selena. Always remembering a special legacy, FAMU hosted a color run in honor of Sister Libby Hankins. Xavier has the full story. Xavier?
A special night for a special cause. I'm Xavier Thomas, and join me for FAMU's annual color run.
Our sister Libby Hankins had cystic fibrosis, and we are just holding this run just to raise money and bring awareness to cystic fibrosis in general because it is such an awful disease.
This event honors Libby because she was very colorful and bright, very full of life, and enjoyed every second of life and lived life to the fullest. And I think a color run is very bright and beautiful, just like she was.
I think this is a wonderful event to celebrate Libby because she loved UWA more than anything else in this world, and she really truly loved her sisters, and they were family to her, and we are just delighted that they wanted to share her legacy and help us celebrate her life tonight.
A color run, a fitting representation of Libby Hankins, her personality, her life, and most of all, her love for the University of West Alabama. I'm Xavier Thomas with Studio 96.
Thanks, Xavier. Now to Summer with sports. Summer.
Welcome back, Tigers, for this week's sports recap. This weekend, the UWA volleyball team hosted their annual invitational in Livingston at Pruitt Hall. Tuskegee, Malone, and Dillard University, only losing to the North Alabama Lions. Hannah Martin and Alina Schuss were triathlon's top finishers this weekend in the Frantic Frog Triathlon in Goose Pond, Alabama, finishing 4th and 5th overall. The Tigers also had a 1st through 3rd finish in the 20 through 24 age division, and a 2nd through 4th finish in the 15 through 19 age division. Bama barrel racer Allie Ayers dominated the Pearl River Rodeo in Hattiesburg, Mississippi this past weekend, finishing 1st in the first round, short round, and average round. However, she was not the only first-place win for the Tigers, as Lance Daniel won bull riding and Tyler Thornton won team roping. Jamie Cox of the men's soccer team came in clutch this past Friday at home Tiger Stadium, scoring a goal in overtime to beat the West Florida Argonauts 2-1. On Sunday, however, the men's soccer team would lose to Spring Hill 2-0. The UWA women's soccer team battled West Florida and Valdosta State this past weekend in Livingston, losing 3-2 to West Florida on Friday and 4-3 to Valdosta State in overtime on Sunday. UWA Tiger football team put on a fantastic show for the students and their families on Saturday at Tiger Stadium here in Livingston, Alabama. UWA sealed the game victory with a blocked punt by Bailey Blanchard and Seth Knotts late in the third quarter. UWA will travel to North Alabama this Saturday with kickoff set to begin at 6 p.m. Join us next week, Tigers, for more sports news. I'm Summer Abston, Studio 96.
Thanks, Summer. That's all for this week, Tigers. Join us next week for an inside look at what's happening on UWA's campus. I'm Brianna Johnson.
And I'm Kiera Allen, Studio 96.